Good morning, everybody. We are here today on the first episode with our favorite lender, Alex Vila, who's been with the team for years. He has over 15 years of lending experience. And we're going to talk a little bit about today's market, right? The rates, how everything is going. We wanted to ask Alex, what do you think of the direction of the rates right now, Alex? How are we headed?
Yeah. First of all, good morning. Everybody's kind of looking at what rates are going to be doing this week, specifically today and tomorrow. There is a Fed meeting scheduled for today, as well as one for tomorrow. Based on the numbers, employment numbers from last week, they came in a little bit lower, a little bit softer than what was expected. Rates have since, come down from that original report. And we believe that between today and tomorrow, there is going to be some sort of reduction in rate. As far as how much, we don't know. Some individuals are speculating 25 basis points. Some individuals are estimating 50 basis points. So we won't really know much until the number reports come out for the Fed meeting today and
Fed
tomorrow.
meeting. Okay. Yeah. And so, and as a kind of like a piggyback on that question, would you then recommend that it's a good time to buy, or how's the buyer's market at this very moment to get into it?
Well, the buyer's market right now is basically you have the buyers have the advantage and the negotiation power at this point. They're very far and few borrowers ready to purchase at the moment. So okay. The demand is not as high as it was prior, which means that they can negotiate credits, lower the price on the property, get concessions from the seller to help them with closing costs, the discount points, so on and so forth.
You think this is going to change, obviously, if the rates dip, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Very important.
Once the rates do dip, then obviously that demand is going to go up. Right. You're going to get more borrowers, more individuals wanting to get into the real estate market again, because everybody was kind of speculating and wanted to know when the rates were actually going to start coming down to be able to start submitting contracts. So the market has been always right now just a little bit gun shy,
right?
Just because the uncertainties with the new tariffs that
that kind of like a standstill. It hasn't really been.
Yeah, nobody's everybody's kind of waiting for like the dust to settle. But I think now is a perfect opportunity because you're getting in at the moment where just before the boom happens.
Correct.
And hopefully this is gonna kickstart the economy. The economy's kind of been a little bit sluggish, right. And then obviously if the economy starts kicking in, then those rates should be able to come down a little bit. People get out of debt. This is a good opportunity that for those individuals that have a lot of credit card debt, to be able to refinance, use some of that equity that they had in their property or they have in their property to refinance and get rid of that debt, and obviously open up some of their financials.
Of course, because that's another market that's going to open up, the refi market, right? Which
absolutely
had also kind of slowed down with the rates and all that stuff. And again, because a lot of people always have this conception of the bubble burst, right? Like, oh, we're in a bubble, it's going to burst. But a market correction doesn't have to come in that form, right?
Correct.
With the drop of the rate, you can very well see, like Alex was saying, a rise in prices, or sellers will stop doing concessions. The properties won't be on the market for 3, 4, 5 months any longer.
Correct.
So that in and of itself is a correction, right?
Because the lower rates are always going to come in and create that demand.
Correct.
They're going to be bringing those borrowers that were waiting for the rates to come down, that they've been sitting in the background just waiting to see what's going to happen with the economy.
Just from your experience, right? Like, do you not see a lot of buyers have a lot of like pent up demand where they're like holding it, waiting for the right moment?
Absolutely.
So this is that moment where if the rates do drop, that pent up demand that you have from the borrowers is now going to kind of like come back up and revive itself again,
Correct.
So long story short, the right time to buy is
yesterday.
Always.
Prices
are always going to be higher in 5-10 years than they are now. So
And then the refinancing, if the rates do come down next year, you could always refinance, get a lower rate, you know.
Exactly.
The idea is to get into the property that you like at a good price, at a reasonable price, because if you get it now, obviously it's not overpriced. You're getting seller concessions,
Correct.
you know, the credits, so on and so forth, and then later on you could always refinance.
Amazing. Amazing. So, and as always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM us, call us, text us. We're here to help. And Alex, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you guys. Have a great
Have a
day.
great week, guys.